Hello and welcome back to the channel, and today we are talking about NFTs again. In particular, two marketplaces taking the NFT space by storm, OpenSea and a new competitor called LooksRare. So as always, let's get straight to it. Today what I want to do is essentially cover these two marketplaces, some of their features, how to use them, how to buy an NFT, how to sell an NFT, and hopefully you can get a better understanding of how to use them and then use them yourself if you're into NFTs, which I think most people watching this probably are. So let's go and have a look at OpenSea. Now I'm sure a lot of you watching are familiar with OpenSea. If you're not, OpenSea is the largest marketplace in the entire world for NFTs. And they have a nice little homepage here where you can see some of the notable drops. But let's show you it in a bit more detail. Now, you can go to the Explore tab and just search for all NFTs, and you'll be able to see that there's 27 million almost items available. And these are predominantly on two chains, predominantly on one chain, Ethereum. They do have a couple other chains, but you know, if you'll see that, you know, look, almost 20 million of them are on Ethereum, and NFTs are pretty much on Ethereum. You know, all the good stuff is always on Ethereum. So how do you actually search for these NFTs properly? Well, you can go to the stats and you can go to ranking. Before I go any further, you just have to connect your wallet. You can connect your MetaMask wallet as I've done here, and you'll be able to see it in the top right corner. Now, once you've done that, yeah, you can kind of see all these different NFTs. You could search for them in the top corner, or you could do what I usually do, go to stats and look at rankings, because I like to see what's going on and what's where are people putting their money. And you can kind of see all of these different collections. You know, there's hundreds and hundreds of these and they are ranked by volume typically, and that's volume in the last 7 days. You can change all these different metrics. You can see, you know, which NFTs have been doing really well for the last month. You can see Azuki, BAYC, Mutant Apes, Punks, Doodles, etc. You know, all the usual stuff. You can kind of play around with these, see which ones have done pretty well in the last 24 hours in terms of volume over the last 7 days, floor price, number of owners, items, etc. Now, let's say you wanted to search for a particular series, and just for today's example, we're going to look at Coolman's Universe. You can see a lot of details when you go onto their page. You can first of all add them to your watch list, which is nice, or take them off. You can go directly to their website just like that, which is pretty cool. Their Discord, Instagram, you know, various other links as well, and their Twitter page, which I think for NFTs is probably the most important. So it's nice that you've got all these links to go directly to their pages. You'll find a lot of information from these metrics, such as the number of items, number of current owners, floor price, which is one that a lot of people are always interested in, and volume, which is an underrated statistic in my opinion. You find some information there, and then you'll be able to see all the NFTs. You'll be able to see all 10,000 of them available. Now, not all of them are for sale. If you want to look at which ones are available right now to buy, you can click buy now, and you can see that out of the 10,000, there's only 1,000 available for sale, and it's going to be ordered automatically, price low to high. Now, you can change these metrics and look at things like highest last sale, which is always interesting, and you can see some of the more rarer, more expensive ones. But if you want to just look at it from cheapest, then you can kind of have a look here, and we can see that this one over here selling for 1.2 ETH. Now, NFTs, as you may be aware, there are some different traits, rarities, attributes, all that sort of stuff, and you can find all of this on the left hand side as well. You know, if you want one with particular set of clothing or eyes, or you know, one of these where you look at a particular world, well, you can just click on one of these, and then it'll order them by that particular trait or attribute that you've selected once it loads for me. And then yeah, you'll be able to see them here, and again, you can see like this one's the cheapest available at the moment, 2.3 Ethereum. You can kind of scroll down and see which ones are available there. So that's pretty much how it works. Now, in terms of actually buying one, let's just let's pick a different series. Let's go back to rankings, and let's just pick let's pick something interesting. Oh, let's pick Deadfellas. Hey, they're pretty interesting. So yeah, if you want to buy one, again, you would just search for this, and you can see that, you know, this one is available for 3 Ethereum. And if you click on the NFT itself, you'll find more information. You can see exactly who owns this. And if I click this, it'll open a new tab and take me to this particular person's page, and I can see that this person owns, you know, 1,000 NFTs, which is pretty insane actually. So I can see all of that information, which is pretty nice. If I go back to this page, I can see the price history, and I can see how this NFT on August was so cheap, and you know, over time I can see the number of sales, and if I scroll all the way down to the bottom, I can see exactly who bought, who sold. So this person sold his dead fella for 0.15 ETH. You know, and I can see over time how the prices have changed. You know, 3 months ago it's still sub 1 ETH, and now we can see that this guy is selling it for 3.3 ETH. Now you can see that there's two options here: buy now and make an offer. You can buy now for 3.3 ETH, or you can make an offer. And when you make an offer, you don't make an offer with Ethereum, rather you make an offer with wrapped Ethereum. Wrapped Ethereum, just a different version of Ethereum. You can wrap your Ethereum on pretty much most decentralized exchanges like Uniswap. And you can see here that this person has offered 2.777 ETH for this particular NFT, and this person who owns it can accept it or decline it, or just leave it until this offer expires. So there's a lot of information here. Again, if you want to buy one, it's as simple as just clicking buy. It'll tell you which NFT you're buying. I don't have enough ETH in this wallet to buy this right now. If I click add funds, it's gonna give you these options to deposit crypto and things like that, but we're not going to go into that today. If you want to put funds on your MetaMask, it should be fairly straightforward. Anyway, you can click buy now. It'll open up your MetaMask. You'll pay the gas fee, which unfortunately is still pretty high nowadays, but you know, that's the cost of using Ethereum. And then you'll have it in your wallet. Now, how do you see it in your wallet? Well, you can go to your profile and you'll be able to see, all the NFTs you have. Now, in this wallet, I only have 3 random NFTs. Don't ask me why. And you can see which ones you have over here, so they'll all appear over here. You'll be able to see which ones you've created. If you favorited any NFTs, you can see them here. Your activity, offers you've received and made, and you know, NFTs that you've listed. So it's pretty nice that you can see all this information. It's very easy to see all your NFTs all here. You can kind of hide them from your profile if you want to as well. So that's pretty much how it works. You can change your name and your picture and things like that as well. That's OpenSea for you. OpenSea do have certain fees when selling your NFTs. Obviously, you'll sometimes have the fee associated with that particular series when selling the NFT, but you know, let's say if I wanted to sell this one, we can see here that there's a 2.5% fee, and that is what goes to OpenSea. So OpenSea make about 2.5, sometimes 3% as far as I'm aware. Maybe it's just 2.5, but you know, there is a fee, and that's how OpenSea obviously make their revenue. OpenSea don't have a token. There's no DAO or anything like that. There's no governance token. Maybe there will be in the future, who knows? But for the time being, there isn't. That's pretty much how it works. I mean, you can go and look at particular series. If you're interested in photography, then you might see some photography NFTs here. If you're interested in, like, you know, proper art, then you could look at like art blocks, and you know, look at things like this, which is pretty insane. You know, you can pretty much find any NFT you're looking for, really. So that's pretty much OpenSea. Now, I think what most of you will probably hear for is for LooksRare. LooksRare is a brand new marketplace for NFTs, and it got a lot of traction because they announced a token and they airdropped everyone who had used OpenSea. I believe there was a limit, like you did have to have some sort of trading volume. I can't remember if it was 3 or 5 ETH. So if you've used OpenSea and had that much volume, then you are eligible for a Looks airdrop. And you can click this button here and it will check your wallet to see if you're eligible. I mean, this wallet I have never really used for NFTs, so I have no Looks to claim here, but on some of my other wallets, I claimed my airdrop, and you know, it's just some extra tokens, extra money. You can do what you want with them. Now, what's the point of the token? Well, the token is a kind of revenue generating system for this protocol, or for LooksRare. Essentially, every single NFT that's sold or bought generates you some Looks tokens. And what you can do is you can actually stake your tokens. So if we go to rewards, we can stake Looks tokens for this crazy APR at the moment. Now, is that going to maintain at this level? I don't know. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. I don't think that this is sustainable, especially if LooksRare continues to grow and onboard more users. You know, those rewards are going to be distributed across more people. Now, one thing that's really interesting is that when you do stake, your tokens, your Looks tokens, you actually earn Looks tokens and wrapped Ethereum. And this wrapped Ethereum comes from every single person who sells. There's obviously a small fee that is in Ethereum. So yeah, this is really nice, and you can simply just go here with your tokens if you've got them in your wallet. Again, you connect your wallet to LooksRare the same way as you would with OpenSea. So you can see that I've just connected this wallet here. And let's say if you had 10,000 tokens, you could just stake them here, and you can let your wrapped ETH and your Looks rewards to accumulate, and you can claim them whenever you want. So you can see here, these are the tokens that you would get as a reward. Let them compound, let them do its thing, and whenever you want to collect, you can collect them. Of course, you're gonna have to pay gas fees, so just bear that in mind. But yeah, this is a pretty interesting system. And if I go over here, you can see that if you read the documents, you'll be able to see that staking Looks earns Looks. When you stake Looks tokens, you also earn additional Looks on top of the trading fee rewards received in wrapped ETH. So you're getting 2 tokens here when you stake your Looks tokens. Now, of course, do I recommend buying? I mean, I don't know. I have no idea about how prices and things like that will change. These are extremely volatile tokens. Ethereum not so much, but Looks definitely. It's something new as well. So you have to do your own research on that. I'm here just to kind of show you what this protocol is about and how it works essentially. So I definitely recommend reading all of these. You'll be able to see all the different fees. So LooksRare, the fees are only 2%, whereas on OpenSea, if we remember, 2.5%. So Looks is definitely cheaper for you to sell your NFTs on than compared to OpenSea. So read all these documents. There's some interesting stuff here about how the trading rewards works, how the staking works, and even if you provide liquidity, you are actually incentivized at the moment. So look into that stuff if you're interested in that side of things. I'm going to move on to the actual NFT part of LooksRare. Again, you can, if you click explore, you'll see all the random NFTs available here. If you go to collections, again, you'll be able to see all the different collections currently ranked by trading volume. Now, LooksRare doesn't have anywhere near the same level of volume as OpenSea, and so that's why we sometimes see some of these random series that aren't as popular popping up in the top rankings. And this volume, isn't really significant. You're looking at 20 ETH. These are like 1 or 2 sales a day, really. So nothing too crazy. But I mean, I think it is interesting. And if we take Deadfellas for example, again, we can see the floor price 3.2 ETH. And we can just click on this. Again, it's very, very similar to OpenSea. You've got buy now, make an offer. Making an offer is always in wrapped Ethereum, and you can see that someone's actually offered 2.51 ETH, wrapped ETH, sorry. You can change the duration of your offer, and obviously just input, if I wanted to offer 3 Ethereum to outbid this guy, well, yeah, you could just do that. If you want to buy it, click buy now, and you'll be able to just pay. It'll open up MetaMask, you'll pay the gas fee, and there you go, it will appear in your wallet. Again, you can see all the different traits and attributes here. You can see who owns it. You can see that the Deadfellas NFT team, they earn 5%, and then obviously you have the extra 2% to pay as well. So there's a 7% fee for this one, and fees are really important to pay attention to if you're actually trading NFTs regularly. Once you've bought your NFT, again, it's gonna appear in your wallet. So you'll be able to see my items, and you'll be able to see all of your NFTs here. You'll be similar to OpenSea, your activity, offers, collections. And again, on the left-hand side, you'll be able to see different metrics here. Again, you can search for NFTs as well. So let's search for Cool Man's Universe again, just like we did on OpenSea. And again, you'll find a similar sort of information. This time we can actually view the contract on Etherscan, which is pretty cool. We can see that the contract itself holds one, which is pretty interesting. And we can kind of see all the different trades that have happened, on Etherscan there, which is pretty cool. One thing that LooksRare has, OpenSea doesn't have, is this collection offer. And this essentially allows you to make a bid on all of the NFTs in that particular collection. So let's say, there's 10,000 here. You don't really care which one you get. You just want one. You just want any random one. Well, you can make a collection offer, and you can buy any random NFT. So that's pretty cool. So you can see you're making an offer for any item in this collection. It's valid only for one NFT purchase, and it'll expire after someone accepts it. I think that's pretty cool. If you're looking to just buy the floor or buy any sort of NFT, I would definitely use this feature. I think that's pretty cool. In terms of activity, look, we can see what other people are doing at the moment, and these are just in the last few minutes, really. And just like we can on OpenSea, we've got all these different traits and attributes. You know, if we want to go, we looked at Wall Street Wasteland before. Again, we can kind of see all of them ranked in order from their floor price. Again, you can just click on one, find out all this information, and there you go. Now, I think LooksRare is very, very new, so we will probably see some more updates in the near future. I think it's good that OpenSea finally has some competition. We need more competition because competition always drives innovation. Let's see how these two marketplaces develop over time. I, for one, am really looking forward to using LooksRare rather than OpenSea, just because for me it's a little bit cheaper, you know, instead of 2.5%, 2%, but also the fact that you actually get Looks tokens every time you buy and sell NFTs as well. So it's just an added bonus. And I think the more protocols or the more marketplaces that are available, the better. So that's all I've got for you today. Let me know your comments. Let me know which one you prefer. Do you like OpenSea? Do you like LooksRare? Do you have another marketplace that isn't as popular at the moment that you prefer? Let me know in the comment section below. Make sure you smash the like button, subscribe to the channel as always, and I'll be back with another video soon.